bakit nagka-crack ang joints ng drywall? Yan ang malalaman natin sa segment na ito. Bago natin pag-usapan bakit nagka-crack yung drywall natin, alamin muna natin ano ang drywall. So, ang drywall ay more popularly known as gypsum board at fiber cement board. Ayan. So, ano nga ba ang fiber cement board? Ang fiber cement board ay gawa sa sand, cement, at cellulose fibers. Ayan. So, hindi siya gamitin para sa mga moist areas like sa mga toilet and bath, no? Dito sa Pilipinas, well, in my observation, madalas natin gamitin sa mga partition walls natin, no? It's stronger and more durable than a gypsum board. It's more resistant to impact, no, in heavy loads. Ano naman ang gypsum board? Ang gypsum board naman ay basically dalawang paperboard at sinandwich siya ng gypsum. Ayan. So, ano advantage ng gypsum board naman? So, ang advantage niya ay it's very light and easy to use. Ayan. So, mas madali siyang gamitin at i-cut sa fiber cement board. Ang maganda rin dito, isa sa pinaka nagustuhan ko dito is meron siyang bevel edges. Ayan. Sa gypsum board kasi either meron siyang square edge, di ba? Or bevel edge, no? Ang maganda sa bevel edge is tapered siya. And then, pwede mo lagyan ng tape. And then, i-build up mo siya using a putty. Ayan, magiging pantay siya, di ba? So, yun ang medyo nagustuhan ko dito. So, ang napansin ko naman dito sa Pilipinas, madalas gamitin ng gypsum board sa mga ceiling. Bukod sa drywall, isa sa pinaka-importante natin intindihin ay yung jointing compound. Ayan. So, marami kayong nakikita ng jointing compound, no? May powder at meron din mastic type. Ayan. So, basically, yung powder ay normally gamit using gypsum powder, no? And then, nilagyan ng mga additives. And then, yung isa namang mastic type, normally ay gamit sa acrylic. So, anong advantage ng isa't isa? Well, yung powder type, ang advantage ay mas mabilis siyang tumuyo. Ang advantage naman ng mastic type, mas maganda definitely ang flexibility niya. Kaya di siya magka-crack ng basta-basta. So, bakit nga nagka-crack ang ating mga joints sa drywall? Number one, poor insulation. Hindi maganda ang pagsisecure ng ating mga framing. Ayan. Number two, wrong methods of jointing. Ayan, no? So, kwento ko muna yung iba't ibang klaseng pamaraan at mga fake news sa paggagamit ng pagjo-joint dito. Alright. Number one, not filling the joint. Sa mga nagtitipid dyan, dahil thinking ninyo na pwede ka naman may mesh tape or may paper tape ka, tapos nilagyan natin ng jointing compound, you think okay na yan. I'm sorry to tell you, mali po yung ginagawa nyo. Bakit? Okay, imagine mo yung dalawang boards mo, no? And then, walang laman sa loob. So, nagkakaroon ng movement. Saan yung support ng jointing compound na finish, di ba? Di ba wala? So, pag gumalaw yan, ang tendency, very weak yung joint na yan. So, magka-crack po yan. Kaya wag na po natin tipirin. Sundan na lang natin yung tamang procedure. I-fill in natin yung mga joints na yan. Number two, sa paggamit ng mga gypsum powder, ayan, sobrang uso nito sa Pilipinas. Bibili ng gypsum powder sa hardware, hahaluan ng tubig, thinking natin na pwede yun as fillers. Hindi po yan didikit. Kailangan nyo po talaga gumamit ng jointing compound kasi yung gypsum powder will not adhere. No, nilagay mo ng tubig, kala natin ay kakapit po, hindi siya kakapit. Using skim coat sa pag-fill. Nako, wag nyo po gagawin yan. Ayan. Sana sundan na lang po natin kung para saan talaga si skim coat. Dahil sadyang inaral na po yan kung para saan siya gamit. So, number one, wala siyang ganung kalakas na compressive strength para maging joint filler. Ayan. So, kaya nga siya tinawag skim coat, di ba? Pang skimming. Number 4, paggamit ng epoxy o ng polyester, wag niya po ninyong gamitin yan. Alam ko po magandang epoxy at maganda rin po yung polyester. Pero hindi po siya bagay para gamitin as joint filler ng ating mga drywall. Number 5, hindi paggamit ng tape. Na lang po natin yung tamang procedure under sa ASTM na gumamit talaga ng tape. Either paper tape yan or mesh tape, basta may tape. Ano ba ang difference ng paggamit ng paper tape or mesh tape? Ayan. So, based sa research namin to ito yung difference nila sa joint type. Paper tape is best for straight joints, yan, with little movement. While mesh tape is ideal for curved or flexible joints that have more movement, yan. So, ibig sabihin, kung mas marami kang movement, mas bagay daw ang mesh tape. Number 2, environment. Mesh tape has better resistance to moisture and is more suitable for use in high moist environment. Ayan, no? So, kung medyo high moist area, so mas okay daw gumamit na lang tayo ng mesh tape. And finish. Paper tape offers a smoother surface that is easier to paint over, while mesh tape may be more visible if not finished properly. Time and cost. Paper tape may require more coats of jointing compound to cover the tape, while mesh tape may take more time to apply naman. Ano pa yung reasons kung bakit nagkakarak? Number 3 is yung moisture. Ayan, kung there's too much moisture, ang isang reason ay pwedeng kumalas yung ating tape. And number 4, temperature change. Ayan, so normally mangyayari to sa sealing, no? Kung init, lamig, dahil sa expansion and contraction, ayan, so possible na mag-crack ang ating joint. Number 5, structural issues. Yung issues na to can be shifting foundation or load-bearing wall being removed, can cause structural stress that leads to cracking in the drywall joints. Then number 6, age. Pag luma na, then possible bumigay ng ating mga drywall tape or ating mga jointing compound. Number 7, impact damage. Yan, kapag nabunggo mo, no? So isa yan sa mga pwedeng mag-cause kung ba't nag-crack yung ating joint. And number 8 naman, poor finishing. Hindi maayos yung pagka-finish natin, kaya siya nagka-crack. Here at Buildrite, we have 2 jointing compounds. Ayan. One is Buildrite Tofil 808. Ito po yung powder type po ng Buildrite. Ayan. So, ginagamit ito normally para sa pag-fill ng gypsum board. Ayan. Di ba medyo makapal kasi yung gypsum board? So, ginagamit natin tong powder na to. Again, tulad din sinabi ko kanina, ulit sinabi ko, kaya ang powder maganda pag medyo makapal dahil mas madali siyang tumuyo. Ayan, tama. No? So, ano pa maganda sa kanya? Maganda sa kanya is mabilis siyang isand, maganda yung kanyang non-sagging capabilities. So, isang product naman ng Buildrite is yung Tofil 807 Putty Master. Ayan. I'm sure very popular to sa inyo. Alam nyo to kung paano gamitin. Nirecommend namin sa pagkatapos mag-tape sa gypsum board ay to use this mastic type na jointing compound. Bakit? Again, sinabi ko ulit kanina sa inyo, di ba? Sabi ko, maganda ang kanyang elasticity para umiwas ang kakrack. And ginagamit din siya as a jointing compound para sa mga fiber cement boards. Ayan. So, anong magandang properties niya? Number 1, of course, yung flexibility niya. Napakaganda niya kasi mastic type nga siya. No? And it's also easy sanding. Ayan. So, medyo malinaw na sa inyo mga produkto. No? Ano naman ang proper method of applying jointing compound? No? According to ASTM C840-20, ito daw yung tamang paraan na pag-apply sa gypsum board. Okay, number 1, level 0, ang tawag nila, surface preparation. Ayan. So, you clean the surface of the drywall to remove any dirt or debris and make sure it is smooth and even. Cut any excess paper or cardboard from the edges of the drywall. Number 2, according sa ASTM standard, level 1 ang tawag nila dito, using jointing compound and tape. Ayan. So, ibig sabihin, stage 2 na yan. So, here at Buildrite, recommendation namin again, using Tofil 808 as a jointing compound and bago ka mag-apply ng tape. Ayan. So, ang recommended na width natin ay 3 mm. Number 3, according naman sa ASTM, level 2 na raw to. So, first coat of jointing compound over the tape. Ayan. Here at Buildrite, ang recommendation namin, using Tofil 807, no? Putty Master para sa pag-apply over the tape. Ang width na recommended namin is at least 150 mm. So, you need to find a spatula that is 150 mm. Ayan. Number 4, according sa ASTM, ang level 3, tawag nila dito, ay applying the first finishing coat of jointing compound. The first coat, according to ASTM, is at least should be 89 mm. Ayan. Pero kami, recommendation na lang namin here at Buildrite, using Tofil 807, we use 200 mm na lang. Ayan. Number 5 naman, sa level 4 ng ASTM standards, apply the second coat of jointing compound. The second coat should extend up to 152 mm from the edge of the first coat. Allow it cure before sanding if necessary. So here at Buildrite, again, we recommend Tofil 807 for this using a minimum width of 250 mm. Number 6 naman, according to ASTM, level 5, proceed with primer and top coat. Here at Buildrite, we recommend Tofil 803 for your wall primer. Paano naman sa fiber cement board? Ayan. So, step 1, using a spatula of 150 mm, apply natin yung Tofil 807 Putty Master. Ayan. After nun, number 2, we tape. And number 3, apply again Tofil 807 Putty Master using a spatula width of 250 mm. Paano nga ba natin malalaman kung maganda yung quality ng jointing compound? Ayan. So, according to ASTM C840-20, which Buildrite follows, ito po yung mga kailangan mong properties. Number 1, composition. Dapat importante yung amount of binders and yung size of aggregates should follow the standards ng ASTM as stated. Number 2, workability. The standard provides metrics for spreadability, trowelability, and smoothness. Ayan. Yung spreadability, dapat daw at least 4 square feet per gallon. And smoothness naman, there should be no tool mark visible after troweling. Number 3 naman, setting time. Ano yung dapat daw sa setting time? The initial set time must not be less than 30 minutes and the final set time must not be more than 6 hours. Ayan. Both measured at the temperature of 24 degrees Celsius and 50% relative humidity. Strength. Both are measured after 7 days at 22 degrees Celsius and 50% relative humidity. So, minimum compressive strength should be at least 1,500 PSI and minimum tensile strength must be at least 250 PSI naman. Number 5, shrinkage. Maximum total linear shrinkage must not exceed 0.5% after 7 days at 21 degrees Celsius and 50% relative humidity. Ayan. So, yung ibig lang sabihin nito is dapat kasi controlled environment, di ba? So, tama yung temperature mo, tama yung humidity mo while testing the material. Yun lang gusto niya sabihin. Number 6, adhesion. Ayan. So, minimum bond strength must be at least 90 pounds per square foot at 7 days at 21 degrees Celsius and 50% relative humidity. Number 7, sandability. The jointing compound must be sandable without smearing or loading the sandpaper within 10 minutes after the final set. I hope medyo napalinawagan namin kayo kung bakit nga nagka-crack ang ating mga joints sa drywall. So ngayon, papakita namin sa inyo ang tamang paraan sa pag-apply ng Tofil 808 at Tofil 807 para sa gypsum board at fiber cement board. Panorin natin.
Level 0. Clean the surface. Make sure the surface of the gypsum board is clean and free of dust or debris. Remove all loose materials, such as excess paper or cardboards. Level 1. Apply Tofil 808 jointing compound on the drywall joint and attach the tape on top. Use a jointing knife to apply the compound to the joints between the gypsum boards. Apply enough pressure to feather the edges of the compound to blend it into the surface of the board. Make sure that the tape is laid flat and centered. Apply Putty Master with at least 150 mm width over the tape. Use a wider jointing knife to feather the edges and ensure a smooth finish. Let it dry completely for 1 hour before applying the next layer. Level 3. Apply the first finishing coat of Putty Master with at least 200 mm width. Let it dry for at least 1 hour before applying the next layer. Level 4. Apply the second finishing coat of Putty Master with at least 250 mm width. Let it dry for at least 1 hour before sanding applying the next layer. Level 5. Proceed with Prima and top coat. Once the jointing compound is dry, use a sanding block or sandpaper to smooth out any rough spots or high spots. You can then apply a primer paint to finish the surface of the gypsum board.
Sana meron kayo natutunan ngayon sa amin paano iwasan mag-crack ang ating mga joints sa ating mga drywall. Again, this is Derek Tan, magtanong para sigurado.